Hey everybody, I'm Dharma and this is going to be your daily tarot. Daily tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand, it's intuition, it's fun. Hi Polly. We got Paul in town. Well, not in my town, he's in Florida. This is going to be tarot for 24 to 36 hours from whenever you watch this, not from when it is uploaded. All right. Whenever it starts playing out for you, it'll start playing out chronologically. But it may not be today. I had enough time to finish painting one of my hands. So the other one is not. That's a little surprise for you guys. And also coming into my stories, knowing that these are not to answer questions that you might have, but about things that you might actually run into. And we remind everyone that is what is practical for the sheep is not practical for the raven. Okay, so what we're doing here is trying to learn how to ascend and not stay stuck into the matrix, right? Because the matrix is a scary, horrible simulation that was created for you to intend to crawl out of. Am I right? I know. Okay. Palo Santo works just like Sage mostly. Alrighty. What do I want to use today? I don't even know. Go fairies. You guys are going to watch me destroy my little half manicure I just did because my nails are soaking wet. My how fast 20 minutes goes by. Alright. So what is practical for the raven? Spirituality is practical. Positivity is practical. Forward movement. Hello. 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 You ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Oh no. Bad stuff happens when I hear that. She got friends on the other side. All right. You all righty? Yes, I'm ready. Sunny D, if you got the Extendaholics membership, you shouldn't have to do Vimeo at all, because Vimeo is for just for people who want to get one or two extended. Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, a lot of people are seeming to have problems with the membership. I don't actually have any membership, so I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. But I think if you click your little picture on the corner of your YouTube, this is in YouTube specifically, you go to your account, it says right under it says your channel, and then it says purchases and memberships. Oh yeah, I bought Dazed and Confused. It'll show you right there, and then you can do all that. It's there. So okay. All right, the ravens and wolves. And are there not far more sheep than there are wolves? We're okay with that. So let's talk about yoga. Okay, keeping in mind that yoga is not just doing the body movements. Yoga is the mastery of mind stuff. When you can master the mind stuff, you can master this matrix thing that we are living in over and over and over again, and then you stop reincarnating. That's the point. So instead of dwelling on things, don't get me wrong, I was a firefighter. I've pulled mangled people out of cars, but I still refuse to live every single day because all of that is going on, that things are terrible. Because when you talk about yoga and the whole purpose of life, the idea is to ascend. How do you ascend? You master the mind stuff. How do you master the mind stuff? Law of attraction, vision boards, working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Ooh, right? Right? So to mask, everybody has mind stuff. Everybody has too much mind stuff, and that's part of one of the goals of yoga is to get you to turn it off. Because when you can decide, because most people, everybody is like on autopilot with their own mind and the things they think about and their feelings, and this isn't including chemistry, okay? And my bachelor's in human biology. I understand hormones and chemistry and endocrine system and imbalances and all of that. I get that. I do the reading. I've done the things, okay? Mastery of the mind stuff is how you control your own brain. And what you see and what you perceive then changes, which is why what is practical for the sheep is not practical for the raven or whatever spirit animal you ride with. Am I right? Ooh, working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. All right, here we go. It is truisms. All right, so Lady of the Harvest. She has resting bitch face. She just does. Or resting bitch eyes, even. This one here, she knows that something is, well, she's the Lady of the Harvest. So what does that mean? She's very good at letting things go because that's what you do with a harvest. You plant it, and then you wait for it, and you take care of it, and you do all of these things with it, and it's so beautiful and so wonderful, but then you have to cut it down, or all of your work goes to waste anyways because it will rot. And so this one here is used to, she's the Empress, okay, this is Virgo, Libra, harvest time, right? She's used to growing beautiful things and then watching them get knocked down. She's really used to that, but keeping in mind what happens to the harvest when you chop it down. You get to eat it. It's time to rake in all of those things that somebody has efforts received, efforts I heard duplicated and multiplied on account of someone's bravery. This is love. It is, you got the Singer of Chalice here. And you have Tabira of the Waters. So both of these cards are, so this is probably your pair. Right? It doesn't matter if that they're both feminine, just whoever's energy goes where. One person here could be a water sign. This is very emotional. They feel everything. They allow change to come in. They are fluid. They are, she's beautiful. They could have a lot of friends. Doesn't have to be she. They could be a very handsome man. But it's coming from a place of emotion. And then you also have this, she's paired with the Singer of Chalice, which is creativity and joy and whatever. And this one here, in all of her rusting bitch face glory, is, what is her fucking problem? It doesn't have to be her. I heard enjoying the serenity. That is another thing too about the Lady of the Harvest. It's a lot of work to do all of the harvesting and doing all of whatever, and then you chop it down, and then once everything gets organized, you can kind of like hang out, hibernate even. Well, I don't know what her problem is, but she's looking at this one all, why are you so weepy and sad? But it's not like that. I think that there's something, this is our pair. This is our dynamic here. Someone who is a cycle maker, a continuum, a process goer, a Venus type person, whatever, Lady of the Harvest. And then this one here, who's just got tons of creativity and joy, and they just like deal with emotions out loud, I guess, and also hearts in their eyeballs. Okay, so all right, what's going on with these folks? Forward movement. There is a need, a real need for forward movement, for some kind of progress, for, it's the Six of Swords. She's all thinking and wishing and hoping and something for me. King of Swords, indeed. And, okay, so we have King of Swords, who's ready. That's my point. The King of Swords, ready for forward movement. That's this one. The King, Queen of Swords would very much have resting bitch face. That is what we do. That is an air sign thing. Okay? Librans have a master resting bitch face. You never know what you're gonna get. Right? But they're a cycle maker. That they're sitting on the boat like wishing and hoping. It's like, when are we gonna, it's harvest time. It's been a certain amount of time and it's now time to do the thing. Time feels really important to this person. Tick tock and you don't stop, right? I don't know why I keep doing this. They might have fucking jazz hands. Okay. Along with their resting bitch face. Oh, the characteristics of this one. They're ready to go. This one here is ready for forward movement. And they're just like looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Being all emotional. Can we just make something happen here? Ace of Coins. Well, I'm looking at the Tabira of the Waters. And the Tower. Okay. The news that this King of Swords, Lady of the Harvest person is ready to go right now is shocking to this one. They want to deal with it. They want to take it in. They want to express it creatively. They're just not, it's Two of Wands. They're all, This is like the thinking man. They just sit still and they're like, yeah. It's something about like, both people are on the same page with whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, but one person is just being like tra-la-la-la-la-la, looking out and oh, that's going to be great. So yeah, Four of Wands at the bottom. So some kind of, togetherness for the day. Maybe you have plans to go do something later, or you've been waiting for a while to have the big discussion about where your relationship is going or whatever. It's Daily Tarot, right? And this one here is lost in Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles place. I love this. I can't, they're not paying attention, but they are. They're paying attention inward, not outward. And the King of Swords over here is paying attention outward. Like, I see you. Can we get on the bus? Get on the bus. It's time to go. The Tower. What is the Tower, please? I saw the Five of Pentacles. Someone might leave without you. Knight of Swords. Holy smokes, that elf is good looking. I'm just saying. Yowza. Beep, beep, indeed. How can you not look at that one? With their little button elf nose. How can you not? Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords. Dun, dun, dun. So there's a dragon here. What's a dragon? It's a thing. And what's a thing in Daily Tarot? Something in someone's hand that is unknown as of yet. Therefore, when I speak, it is a dragon. Understand, Ravens? Practical. What's your problem here? That's the dun dun dun. This King of Swords is like, what's your problem? And this other one is like, I'm emotional. And then we're like, okay, well, I'm not going to sit here and wait anymore. And so they show up in one way or another like this, and they have something in their hand. They're like, this is what my problem is. Dragon. Insert your real life instead of dragon. Understand? Okay, so what is their problem? Because I think that's what I'm saying. Someone here's getting tired of waiting. This one here that wants to do the cycles, they are like, okay, it's time. It might be a solution. Ugh. Unexpectedly. About a commitment. Well, these two are already committed in one way or another. These two committed as in Daily Tarot, these two know each other. They have an idea. Unexpectedly. The bear. Okay, so we've been talking about this, especially in the mod chat. We are all experiencing some kind of fucking glitch in the matrix right now, where people are going through the same things almost identically. Like, almost identically. You might notice that. Like, something happened to me this morning at the store, and then later on, our girl Seven Tarot over there happened to her too. Right? It's Seven Tarot. It's not Seven Tarot, it's Seven Tarot. I like that. Is she on here? Polly. Okay, but my point is, this is a cycle. You have been in exactly this position before. With exactly this person. With exactly the same. I feel like it's the same scenario. And I feel like it's being presented exactly the same way. Because if you think about a harvest, doesn't a farmer do that the same way every year? They plant the things, they wait, they chop it down, they wait, they plant the things, they chop it down, they wait, right? And so it's all, and I know that a lot of really spiritual people, ravens, wolves, whatever spirit animal you roll with, just standard spiritualists, whatever. We've been feeling the things. There's something on the wing, something, and we know it, except we don't know it, but we do know what we don't know, and that's called intuition. And right here it is. Guess what it is? It's a cycle. And the universe, I feel like there's something, it's time to do a shift, because from what I understand, all the planets, I'm not huge into astrology. I do moon phases, right? But that's just because I'm like wicked pagan, right? But the rest of the astrology is extra. I haven't taken the time to study that, okay? But from what I understand, everything is going direct. There's nothing going to be retrograde right now for like a minute. I don't know how long that is. Ask Sal would know. He's a good fella for asking those kinds of questions. Where am I going with this? Oh, something about whatever's coming in the next however long is supposed to stick for like 10 years. So if there's people that you're messing with right now that you don't want to be around in 10 years, maybe restrict yourself from doing that. there is, and it's like we can feel it coming. It's a glitch, and you're like, oh, something's about to change, and you're being shown in a exact repeat. Because didn't we do this with the eclipse seasons when Loki came back to play? Wasn't it learn the lesson or do it again? It's a merry-go-round. Because this is the Lady of the Harvest, this King of Swords. They harvest the same way every time. The Lady of the Harvest, or Man of the Harvest, the Lord of the Harvest, they harvest the same way every single time. Seed, grow, chop. Seed, grow, chop. And it is being presented to you exactly as that. And this one here is going, oh God, what do I do with this? I heard, why can't we just plant a tree? How do you like them fucking apples? Why do we have to eat the relationship? Why does the harvest have to be corn? That's so standard. Let's plant a sturdy oak that doesn't need harvested. It can just continue to grow and flourish, and it sways. It could even might be an entmoot and tell me stories in old Elvish that take 5 hours just to say hello. Doesn't that sound much better than the constant plant, grow, chop? I'm just saying. It's practical. Oh my God. And that right there is your choice? Why can't we plant a tree, man? Why? You're all going to need to have this conversation. Because, all right, let's ask the real question. Can the Lady of the Harvest or the Lord of the Harvest stop planting corn? Is this farmer ready to stop farming and start, like, foresting? That's a good question. Because now that we figured it out, does it even matter? Or is this one here going to be interested in that kind of change? Oh, the sun and the, oh, shake and bake. Yay. But you know why they didn't do that before? Because you didn't ask. You dummy. You're like, okay, grow, plant, chop. That works for me because I just, whatever you do, I like doing that. That's fine, but it's not fine. Look at, there's only one person here with a bandage on their head. Right? It's a double. That's the lesson. 6 of Cups. Yikes. Okay, so that is important. That's an important conversation that needs to be had. Why can't we just plant a tree, man? We can carve our names in it. It'll be fabulous. You can get one at the Raven's Nest and name it. I'm just saying. So, okay, looks like that conversation happens. Wait, did I ask if they were willing to change? Oh, you have to, maybe. You have to talk about it. This it's almost as if this person maybe doesn't realize that they're behaving as the master of the harvest. They might not realize that it's plant, grow, chop, in all of their resting bitch face glory. Men can have resting bitch face. You should see Polly. That one there has resting bitch eyes that can fry a hole through a wall. Practical blue laser beams indeed. Could look right at you like that. 1122. Indeed. Okay, let's get a different time frame. That kind of, I think that's your biggest thing for today. Needing to have a conversation about change. Anything else? You might get stuck somewhere. Waiting. Waiting. And waiting. And waiting. You might see somebody sitting outside in shorts and it's like cold out. They're upset about something. And you're all, is that right? It says I got that or it was a TikTok or something where this little girl gets in the car and she's like, what's the matter? And she said, girls were mean to me. And she's like, yeah, how old are they? She's like, 14. She goes, okay, bet. I'm 14 too. She's going to go and whoop these girls. But it's all love. It's love. It's sweet. This feels like you might have to pull something out of someone. Like, what's the matter with you? I can tell that something's wrong because I know you. Doodah. You're staring out the window. What's your issue? Right? Are they going to say it? Hierophant. Maybe they had to learn a hard lesson. This feels like a kid. Maybe they didn't get chosen for something. Or got left out. You might just have to have a talk with them about, like, it's kind of sweet. It does feel like needing to have, there's a lot of conversations happening this week for whatever reason. Okay, anything fun for overnight? All the Ravens want to know if a spa alert's required for today or not. Nope. So, here we have it again. You might be shocked to find out that someone has like ooey gooey feelings for you. But it comes out like fire and ice. This is, they're coming out as Romeo. And even I'm like, really? Ecstasy and joy, yeah. They're like, wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're married or something. You're sitting around, you're like, what are you looking at, man? I've known you for 37 years. And they're like, you're just so beautiful. And you're like, what? It kind of feels like you're like, what's your problem? Like, why is that's the theme for today, okay? We're noticing all of these people and we can like feel their feelings because they're feeling them out loud. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Yeah. And I thank God that I'm alive. She's all, oh my God. What's your problem? The swan's gross. Ah! You're just too good to be true. The writer. And then it feels like there is an explosion like that. This feels like a conversation. This feels like a moment in time where there's a little connection. Have you ever just hung out with someone for like a whole day, but for like a few minutes of that day, there was a moment where you guys like looked at each other and there was one of those, I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, something. What's this garden here? The garden is it's a meeting. Oh, 4 of Wands. Wow. The Fool. Queen of Swords. You're all okay. Fine. Okay, fine. I guess. Seeing as how you just looked at me like that, now I can't like stop it. Oh. Well, what does that even mean? It means that for a moment in time on this day, you're going to be able to feel someone else's feelings for you, and they're ooey gooey, and it's delicious. And it's a change because this person normally doesn't show you those kinds of feelings. Yeah, you're like, whoa, light bulb. Holy crap. They're actually into me? That's weird. Aquarius. They've arrived. Ace of Swords. 2 of Cups. Gross. And the Lovers and the High Priestess. I told you something is coming. But this conversation about why can't we just build a tree or plant a tree, that needs to happen. I really like that. And there's a Lady of the Harvest. Okay, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? Shocked about this fresh new start. That's exactly my point. That's the lady, the Lord, whoever, the master of the harvest, maybe didn't realize that they could switch crop. Plant an apple tree. Okay, that's the gift that keeps on giving. You can have a cherry tree. You can plant a walnut tree. Any kind of nut tree. Just don't have to chop it down. That's the point. You don't have to keep starting fresh. And I love that. Okay, I think that's all I have for today. I want a peach tree. Really like your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Well, you can. You just can't chop it down, you big dummy. That's my point. And did you know that peaches are quite profitable? I'm just saying. You guys are silly. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. Small group session on Sunday if you want to get a question answered. DharmaJane.com, or you can just get a private reading from me. They're hour long. What else do we do here? There's a membership channel, and we're doing a daily moons tomorrow because the moon is moving somewhere. Gemini. Okay. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.